Well, guys, here we are. This is the final Race and Rescue diecast, Kathy Copter. The Race and Rescue line has been pretty interesting and pretty controversial, with it taking over basically the entire mainline's new releases for 2025. The line itself, I think, is a pretty mixed bag. There are some items in here that I really love, and some that I think are just really poorly designed. Would the line have gone over better if there were less? If there were more new releases from the movies or Cars on the Road? Yeah, definitely. But are the items themselves the greatest thing ever? Definitely not. While there are some really cool looking cars and helicopters here, there are also some that I genuinely think just don't look super good. It all comes together to make what's honestly been a very strange experience in easily the strangest year I've had as a Cars fan within this community. It's been kind of interesting to see how we all react to Race and Rescue and how all of us are kind of like, yeah, it's fine, but like, wanted more stuff from other things. Now, let's address the elephant in the room here first. I'm talking about you, buddy. Kathy Copter is, not a rescue vehicle? Yeah, this is something that genuinely completely slipped my mind for some reason when I first saw the 2025 poster. I was like, oh, cool, new Kathy Copter, and she's part of the Race to Rescue line. And only later did I realize, wait a minute, Kathy Copter is not a rescue vehicle. Kathy Copter is, of course, a reporter from the first Cars movie. I think the fact that she's red and the fact that we've gotten so many other rescue helicopters in the Cars diecast line over the years is what threw me off. I honestly don't know why they chose Kathy Copter and not any of the actual, rescue helicopters from Rescue Squad Mater or Air Mater. We easily could have gotten one of those repainted in the Race and Rescue line. The only thing I could think of is the fact that Kathy is smaller and fits as a single better, and also the fact that Kathy is named and the Rescue Squad helicopters weren't. Maybe that's why. I don't know, guys. I don't know. She's a really weird inclusion, and I've seen a lot of people complaining about that, and rightfully so. It is a very strange choice, and one that really doesn't make sense within the continuity of Cars. These toy lines are always designed as canon, with the exception of like the Star Wars crossover and the NASCAR line. So to have this character that was previously a reporter suddenly show up as part of a rescue team is weird. I guess we could all just agree that Kathy has switched professions, or maybe like the Radiator Springs cars, she's kind of volunteering. Unfortunately, the Race and Rescue book doesn't give us answers here because she wasn't in it. But look, here's the thing. I am fully okay with looking past stupid, weird Cars universe continuity, because this is an item that I genuinely really like the look of and that I'm genuinely really excited for. It is very rare that we get new air vehicles in the Cars diecast line. Pretty sure the last new one we got was the Circus Stunt Biplane all the way back in September of 2022. To get a new air vehicle here as part of a rescue line makes perfect sense. Kathy's design here looks great, so if you're willing to look past the fact that she's in the wrong role here, which I certainly am, I think we're going to have a lot of fun with this item. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another review, and to the final Race and Rescue diecast review. That's right, this is the 18th and final one. After this, I will have reviewed all of the Race and Rescue diecasts, all the mini racers, and all the color changers except for red, so gotta go find red still. I've not been able to find him, but this is the final one in the main line with Kathy Copter. And honestly, I think we saved one of the most interesting for last. Not only is she super weird with the whole not actually a rescue vehicle thing, reporter thing, she's just super unique because this is a new air vehicle. We got Kathy's artwork here modified to reflect her new Race and Rescue status. Race and Rescue logo there. One last time, looking at this beautiful card art. Well, Race and Rescue certainly isn't the best line. It really does have some fantastic card design. I love it so much. New for 2025 logo there. Kathy's name at the bottom. And on the back of the package, we could see some of the other items with Sally, Morgan Martins, Jeff Gorvette, Red, and Cal. And I'm very happy to say I have now reviewed all of these. Now, let's get Kathy here out of the package. So weird to open up a new helicopter. Kathy's been out several times over the past few years. They keep bringing her back, and now she's in this line. Part of me wonders if she's here because she's just a really good seller, because they keep on bringing her back year after year. And I mean, of course she'd be a good seller. She's the only air vehicle out right now. And of course kids are going to want air vehicles in addition to their cars. So here is Race and Rescue Kathy Copter out of the package. An insanely strange sentence to say, but hey, it's been a weird year for Cars diecasts, right? Here she is. This is my first ever Thailand helicopter. I don't have the regular Thailand Kathy Copter. I just have my original one here. Please ignore the propeller. When I was a child, I chewed on it. Yeah, I was like 5. Looked tasty, I guess. Anyway, just like Kathy's regular Thailand variant, we have a bit of a thicker border around her eyes. Unfortunately, the propeller isn't as free spinning. Mine seems to be a little more like stuck than the original. I'd assume that's a thing that all Thailand Kathys have, but it's definitely made of a bit of a sturdier material than the original Kathy, which is good to see. Still a soft plastic though, of course. Of course, she's one of the helicopters in the line with no wheels. Instead, she has her legs, which have been painted the same dark blue accent color we see on a lot of other race and rescue vehicles, especially the red ones. And just like the other red cars in the line, like say Adam here, or Mater, or Red himself, she has these nice yellow stripes that run across the side, except hers end up running across the whole back, which looks pretty cool. The Race and Rescue logo has been put in place of her RSN logo, and we have the rescue writing on her tail. Also have a very nice Race and Rescue logo shrunken down there on her hat. A simplified version since they couldn't cram all the text in there at such a small scale. Of course, we also have Kathy's microphone, which is part of the mold, of course. Very nice touch, very fitting. I mean, as a reporter, as a car with a microphone, I think she is a pretty good fit for the Race and Rescue line because, yeah, you know, you could report down to other cars and kind of survey the scene. That microphone, honestly, might be the sole reason why Kathy was chosen for this line. Just having that mic so she could kind of speak and survey the area. Is the original Kathy's mouth colored in? It is not. Very nice. I wonder when that was changed. All right. We have her other little tail fins here done in red with yellow stripes. On the other side, we have her propeller, which is a lot more free spinning than the propeller up here. There is a better look at the other side. And finally, there is a look at the base, complete with her little searchlight. All in all, while this item being here is really, really strange, I think it does make sense from a design standpoint. She has a microphone, she has a searchlight, she's a helicopter. She seems to be a pretty popular seller because she keeps coming back. The only thing standing in the way of this being a really great item is the pre-existing Cars continuity, which is just a really funny scenario. The Cars diecast line always goes out of its way to fit the diecasts into continuity pretty well. So when a choice like this is made, although it does make sense design-wise for the character, personality-wise, it doesn't. But honestly, who cares? At the end of the day, it's a fun diecast, and this is a toy line. It's designed to be fun. I think Race and Rescue Hathy Helicopter... What did I just call her? Hathy Helicopter. Alright, see you guys, I've pre-recorded so many videos back-to-back. Race and Rescue Kathy Copter is a really fun item. A weird one, but a fun one. And if you know me, you know I love me some weird Cars products and some weird errors and inconsistencies. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching this review, and thank you for sticking by me while I took a look at the Race and Rescue cars all throughout 2025. The last few years of the Cars diecast line have been quite tumultuous, and there have been times where it's been difficult for me to want to keep collecting, and with what's going on with 2026, I'm honestly kind of concerned with the lineup. But still, I keep doing it because I absolutely love taking a look at Cars diecasts, collecting them, and making videos for you guys. I wouldn't still be collecting cars if I didn't have this channel, and I absolutely love doing it. Love being able to share what I find and review what I find with all of you. And when they're stupid and weird, like the Race and Rescue line was, then we poke fun at it. You know, that's what we do here. And, yeah. Race and Rescue's been a pretty crazy and strange ride. A lot of ups, a lot of downs. Now that it's over, it's going to be pretty interesting to look back on this line. So I'd like to thank you all so much for watching this review, but also thank you for watching all of my recent reviews. Even though the Cars diecast line is doing some stuff that a lot of us don't agree with, it's nice that we're all here together, talking about it, hanging out, celebrating the things we like, not liking the things we don't like, and, well, you know, making our way through. this is the final video I have to pre-record after a week of pre-recording. This is one of the last videos you'll see before I come back from my break in just a few days after this. But yeah, I'm about to take a good long break from my channel for about a week and a half, almost 2 weeks, which is crazy to think about. So I want to thank you all so much for watching and for sticking by me in 2025. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.